Hello, this is a get to know me. Who am I? Just wanted to share who I was and what I'm doing with a company called ONPASSIVE. I'll get to that at the end, towards the end of the video, but I just wanted to share a little bit about myself. My name is Jim Hawkins, and I am 56 years old. I'm married to my wife Karen. We've been married for 36 years this year. We got married back in 1988, way back when, April 15th, actually. Still married, had four children. Um, my oldest son unfortunately passed away. He had a disease called muscular dystrophy. He was given 2 years to live, and he lived to be 21. He passed on October 8th of 2010. He was my oldest. He would have been 35 this year. I have three other boys. Sorry, Brandon, who I believe is 31, Hunter, who I believe is 28, and Chandler, who is like 26. Uh, Brandon's married to a woman named Kayla, and they have a little girl named Addie. Hunter is divorced. He has a daughter, Lexi, and a stepdaughter, Paisley. We love them very much, but we don't get to see them all the time. Oh my goodness, the sun is coming in big time. Ooh, sorry. I don't know how to do that. That should work a little bit. And then Chandler is married to Ireland. Ireland and Chandler have a little daughter named Sky. Um, so both Karen and I are originally from the Chicago area. We lived about 30 miles outside of Chicago. Uh, both graduated in '85. She went to a place called Downers Grove North. I went to Downers Grove South. Lots of friends. We actually went to the same middle school or junior high. Back then, where we lived, we could choose the high school. Before I moved closer to Karen, where I met her, I lived closer to Downers Grove South, so I went there. But we still have a lot of the same friends. Just kind of a neat way of growing up. But so, long story short, back in 1985, I joined the Marine Corps. Uh, Went in November of '85. Ultimately, we did 12 and a half years. I loved it. It was great. For a marriage, it was a little tough, but we managed to go through, especially with a special needs child. Um, but um, if I were to do it again, I would do it again. The Marine Corps has certainly changed my life and made me a better person through that, made me a stronger person. Um, I could talk about my son Hunter. He joined the Marine Corps as well. He did 4 years. But anyway, I'll talk about Brandon. I'll talk about Chandler a little bit. But long story, I got out of the Marine Corps in April of '98. My wife and I lived in a place called Temecula, California for, I don't know, I guess we were out there for actually in Temecula, we were out there for about 7 years. I started working for the Postal Service as a mail carrier. The post office was very close to our home. I was looking at getting into becoming a police officer. Took the postal exam, and the post office called me, so I started working with them. Long story short, again, uh, we're originally from Chicago, but we did not want to live back in the Chicago area. So we decided we were going to move. We actually moved to a place called Hardy, Virginia, which is just outside of Roanoke, probably about 20 minutes outside of Roanoke. And we've since moved from Hardy about 5, maybe 6 years ago now. We moved to a place called Goodview. Um, uh, Hardy, not Hardy itself, but Hardy is located near a lake called Smith Mountain Lake. That is what drew us here. We love the water. We would love to have lived near the ocean, which is still a consideration uh, down the line some. But again, uh, we were going to move in 2003, but my wife actually got into nursing school, so that delayed us moving from California about 2 years. But she became a cardiac registered nurse, which she's in that profession right now. So we moved from California here to Virginia. third time I've been in Virginia, actually. We lived in Norfolk. I lived in Norfolk for 2 years. Then we moved down to Camp Lejeune, North Carolina for a couple of years. Then we went to Quantico, Virginia for about 5 years. And we've got friends still to this day from all the places, not so much Camp Lejeune, but anyway, we moved from California to Virginia back in 2005. Moved my three boys at one time, flew back out and drove Karen and my son Alex. We moved out here. There's lots of funny stories. We'll share that some other time, but ultimately we ended up, I work for the Postal Service here in Roanoke. Again, I'm still a carrier. Love the job, love the people that I meet, love to talk, love to chat. Um, have a good church that we belong to. We've actually gone to three different churches. One was Hellsford Baptist Church. The other was called Vitalized Church, and currently we're going to Eastlake Church. Great church, great pastor. Pray for our pastor's wife. My pastor's wife is ill. She just has recently gone on hospice. God works in ways that we just don't understand, but God has a plan. So anyway, moving on. I love people. People's my thing. I love to have fun. My wife and I, after my son passed, we had to reconnect with her and I had to reconnect and focus on each other rather than working towards keeping Alex with us and whatnot. But my wife and I have become travelers. That's pretty awesome. Uh, we like to cruise. We like to go on cruise ships a lot. We've got some friends of ours that like to cruise along with us. Um, but we've been all over the place. When we got married, our honeymoon was on a cruise down to the Bahamas. That was fun. That's what got it started. But long story again, cruising is our thing. We love to take cruises. We've got a couple things coming up this year. Going to Alaska, and we're going to Bermuda uh, later down, perhaps in the future. Uh, so long story, again, I belong to a company called ONPASSIVE. ONPASSIVE is going to change a lot of things that we see within the internet. It's going to take a lot of the corruption out of the way the internet works and the way people just want to make money. There's an opportunity for you to get involved. The reason I made this video is to show you that I'm just a regular guy, and ONPASSIVE is going to change the way I do things. Already, I've never had a YouTube before, but here I am on YouTube. This is my probably fourth or fifth video now. I just wanted to share who I was and what I'm doing, and I encourage you to look into ONPASSIVE to see what's happening with it. If you want information, contact me, please. I will provide a link with this video. Again, the big thing I wanted to share is I love to have fun. I love people. I love to talk. My wife will tell you. She used to call me the prom queen because everywhere we go, we always find somebody that I know, somebody that I can talk to. Um, the big thing is having fun, though. Life is too serious. Um, I just want to enjoy life. God provided us with a great life. Has blessed both Karen and I. We're not rich by any means, but depends on what you call rich. We have three great boys. Again, I mentioned Brandon is kind of following my footsteps. He works for the Postal Service as well. Again, I've already mentioned Hunter. Hunter joined the Marine Corps and kind of did what I did back when I was getting ready to get out of school and whatnot. But he's got a good job. He's a diesel mechanic, enjoying it. My youngest son Chandler is an outfitter for I don't know the company name, but he actually installs lights and whatever accessories that go into police cars, state trooper cars, local police departments. But he's doing good. Pray for him. He's getting to a point in his life where he wants to get out on his own, buy a house, or rent a house, particularly buy a house. But I'm proud of him, and I'm proud of all of my boys and their wives. Um, Again, just to share with me, and just to say I'm a normal kind of guy. I'm not famous by any means. A lot of people tell me I look like Pierce Brosnan. I don't know. Maybe back when he was younger. Maybe now that we're old, we are old. But anyway, life is fun. I just want you to enjoy in the fun. Uh, Again, going back to OnPassive, OnPassive has opportunities for you to become an affiliate. Again, there's lots of things that I want to explain on this video, but I have some other videos that I've planned out that I wanted to share as well. Um, Again, it's a big company, and I'm just a little guy just trying to make it, trying to make my future when I go to retire, which is hopefully coming up soon. Just want to be able to be comfortable and have something that we can have fun doing. It's a big family. I've already met several. I haven't met people through the Facebook and through YouTube. There's several people that I'm involved with. They're all a big family, and what other company is a family? I mean, it's just crazy how everybody desires peace and fun and love. People that you wouldn't expect. Uh, your your neighbors, everybody that you're close to. I'm passive has just given me a good friendship, and it's given me the will to do something different. Again, getting on Facebook or getting on YouTube and trying to do something. I'm not trying to be famous or anything, but I'm passive is a business. It's designed for businesses, to help businesses, to aid them to become a better business. They also have other things that are available that are going to make your life easier. A lot of stuff is incorporated with artificial intelligence. That's going to help things. It's going to free up our time so that things that we're doing will be more automated. So again, I will include a link. I'd recommend that if you don't know what OnPassive is, either Google it or search it out on YouTube. YouTube seems to be the search engine anymore for learning about how to do things or what things are about. But OnPassive is big. I'm telling you, it's big. It's going to be a multi-billion-dollar company. I'd say within 5 years. If you haven't heard about it now, you will in the next couple of years. So I encourage you just to check it out for yourself. Again, the intent with this video is just to show who I am, put it out there on YouTube so that you know that I'm just a normal guy, just trying to, as they say, it's a fish just trying to swim in a big ocean. I love life. I love people. I love my wife. I love my kids. I love my family. Someday I will love you too. So anyway, thank you for spending time with me. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you very much, and you all have a good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you're at, located in the United States or the world. See you next time. Bye-bye.